Here on the VFcast and the First and Frame Rates channel both have a Patreon. It's all under one link. It's the same link. It's all under the same umbrella. You can go check it out and see if you like what you see. The link is down in the description. All right, what's going on, people? Back with another video, and today I want to talk about PlayStation backtracking off of their stance on closing down the PlayStation Store for the PS3 and the PS Vita. And I think they're still going to close it for the PSP, but nevertheless, this is progress. Jim Ryan and Sony decided to say, hey, we're not going to do this, and we're going to get into that. Normally, I do a pickups video today. Also, I usually stream today, and today I was supposed to stream Madden 2001. It's my retro stream every Monday. I promise I will make it up to you guys. It's been a busy day, so the only thing I can do really is make this video. I have to get right back up in the morning and go back to work. So it's been a pretty busy couple of days. I promise I will make it up to you guys. Now let's get into this right here. Jim Ryan, and I have the article, I'll put it down in the description. Jim Ryan, President CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, backtracked on what they said they was going to do in July as far as closing down the PlayStation 3 store. And, you know, it had a lot of people up in arms about, well, what happens to my games? What if I can't use them once the internet goes down on the store? I'll get into that in a second. But this is a win for gamers because we actually had our voices heard. And I always say this in all types of aspects of gaming. If the gamers come out and just unite on something, things can happen. And it looked like this is exactly what the case was. Now, I will also say that this is one step. The main step that we want to get across is the CMOS battery issue. I've been talking about this on this channel. I've done it on my podcast, the VFcast. I also done this on other means when I was doing it, talking about it on Twitter or whatever the case may be. I think it's a really big deal that they should let us keep these games and not be locked out of our consoles once the PlayStation Network goes down. But like I said, we will get to that hurdle once we get there. But this is one big step. I'm going to read the article as stated. I'm going to get to the most of it and let you. I'm going to read about how they backtracked. Jim Ryan puts out the statement, says, recently we notified the players that the PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita devices was planned to end this summer. Upon further reflection, however, it is clear that we made the wrong decision here. So today I'm happy to say that we will be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita devices. PSP commerce functionality will retire on July 2nd, 2021 as planned. Now, I do understand the PSP. You talk about nobody plays the PS3. I'm pretty sure nobody plays the PS Vita. I'm sorry, the PSP. I have one, and I like putting some of my PlayStation 1 games on the PSP, but let's be real. Nobody they really don't use that. This is the second paragraph. When we initially came to the decision of in purchasing support for the PS3 and the PS Vita, it was born out of a number of factors, including commerce support, challenges for older devices, and the ability for us to focus more on our research sources on newer devices where the majority of our gamers are playing on. We see now many of you are incredibly passionate about being able to continue purchasing classic games on PS3 and Vita for the foreseeable future, so I'm glad we were able to find a solution to continue operations. So that's basically saying, like, hey, you guys said something, you got a lot of y'all spoke up, so we decided to keep this service alive. And this is what it's about. You know, if you guys really understand how much power we have in numbers, things like this can happen. And I'm all for trying to keep things alive as long as it's viable. I mean, I'm not one of these guys to sit here and say, turn on the original Xbox, servers again. I mean, I can care less about that at this point. I'm not a big fan of that. But the PlayStation 3 has so much in their library. And for them to shut that off and then possibly, what's going to happen next? They're going to shut off, functionality of the PlayStation Store or the PlayStation Network on the PS3 and the Vita, and then therefore with the CMOS battery, everything gets locked out. And I think that's the next step we need to start talking about. Not only just the games being preserved so we can continue to buy them, But what happens when that CMOS battery dies, or you can't connect to the network? All those digital games are gone. Now, I'm not a fan of that. I think it's something that needs to be done to the point where they need to patch that in, and so we can be able to continue to keep the games that we have. I think that's something that we could see down further down the road, but right now we're taking it one step at a time. Hey, look, we got our games back that we can buy. We're not going to lose them right now because the network is going to stay up. Let's see what they do if they can patch that in, because based on what a lot of hackers are doing, that they can actually stop the CMOS battery or that internal clock, so we can continue to have our games that we purchase digitally. Hopefully that will be the next step. We'll see how it goes. I think like I said, at the end of the day, it's a win-win. For me, I'm not a big proponent of digital content. I mean, I have a lot of physical content behind me. Not only like I have my PS3 stuff up here and all this other stuff. It looks kind of crazy because I'm moving stuff upstairs eventually for the bigger game room. But I have a lot of stuff that I like physical. And for the PS3, you can still use your physical content. The digital stuff, not so much. So I do have a good bit of digital stuff on my PS3. I'm glad that we'll still be able to use it. Hopefully, like I said, the CMOS battery will change that as far as putting that patch in, so that should not be a factor. Another step, the PS4. Man, we got a long ways to go. So the PlayStation 4, I don't know how that's going to play out. But right now, this is a good step. Cheers to the gamers. Cheers to everyone who spoke up. I was one of them. I don't have a big voice, but I'm glad that I'm able to say something. And maybe, the people who do listen to this video or the podcast or whatever the case may be, you guys were well informed and wanted to make a difference as well. Shout out to the bigger YouTubers that have been making noise and making more awareness of this. And let's see where the next step goes. All right, I think I said enough. I'm going to get up out of here. Like I said, I have a busy day tomorrow. I will be here for the First and Frame Rates podcast tomorrow. That will be at 8 o'clock. It's not going to be here. It's going to be on the First and Frame Rates channel. That link is down in the description. This is the VFcast channel where I do the VFcast every Saturday. Sunday at 10 a.m. I got so much going on. It's all mixed up. So hopefully I'll see you guys next time. You guys be safe. See you on the podcast over there around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter. You see the Twitter all up here. The YouTube for First and Frame Rates is up there. And this is the VFcast. I'll see you guys next time. You guys take it easy. Peace.